first ever SeraCast, everybody. My name is Kess Crystal. I am the co-owner of Seraphim. In terms of what I do at Seraphim, I work more on the commercial side of the business. So I deal with all the advertising that you see on the site. And this is Dell.
Hi, I'm Dell. I am the co-owner of Seraphim, and mostly I do a lot of kind of the back end, the coding, the database management, the financial management side of the business. So make sure that you are checking out Seraphim, seraphimsl.com, to satisfy all of your SL shopping needs. And make sure that you like and subscribe, because we're going to be coming back and doing this like every week. So,
Every 2 weeks. No, we're
no,
doing it
every
every week.
week.
Sorry. Okay, there's another one for the outtakes. Be sure to watch the outtakes at the end. There's 2 already. And we've only done the intro.
Yeah, we're like literally 3.5 minutes in. So that's great. Good job. Yay us.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit about what's coming up at Seraphim. Or actually what's new at Seraphim. We've got 3 new really exciting things to kind of talk to you guys about. First, we changed the blog roll so that when you scroll down and you can see what's currently open under the events, you don't have to scroll past anything that's currently not available to shop or a closed event. Know that we're only kind of clearing that twice a week right now because it is like a manual process. And it should be a lot easier to shop and know what's open. So we made that change, what, about a week, 2 weeks ago?
Can I just, I kind of wanted to talk about why we made that change.
Yeah,
so,
go ahead.
Like, a lot of people will know and understand that that Seraphim only has on content events that have opened. That's why, Collaborate goes up at midnight or just after midnight on the day of opening. So we've always had this premise that the event will have opened and that we feature open events. So they're there. There's nothing more frustrating than seeing something you want and the event's not open for 2-3 days. So that's why we've always had that as one of the core principles of how the blog works. But we had some feedback that with the rise of these short, limited weekend sales particularly, that you were having to do quite a lot of navigation on the homepage to find the events that were open that you wanted to shop, because you could have 2 events open, then 7 weekend events open, and then they close, but the events that are underneath them are still open to shop. And it was just getting a little bit difficult to navigate that, which is why we made the change that Dale just explained. I think that's important for 2 reasons. It shows that we listen and that we're making changes based on feedback, but also that we're looking at how the event landscape changes and making developments to the site that suit that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was a reader suggestion. So, you never know, like, when your guys' ideas might be something we could really use or something that could enhance the site for everybody. So, don't hesitate to let us know. Kess, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So we decorated up the sim a little bit. We had the Sera Gift event on the sim. That is where stores sell gift cards and like wrapping paper and gift boxes and that kind of thing that are transferable. So we had that happening on the sim. We had an incredible hunt.
Yeah.
Taylor, who we're going to talk about a bit later, she arranged the hunt on the sim. We had absolutely amazing brands, great gifts, and everybody we saw speaking in chat and everything were really, really enjoying it. And then we finished that off with a couple of parties, one European timed party, one American timed party. We had great DJs, lots of fun. We had giveaways going on at the sim, which again Taylor organised, did an amazing job with. So yeah, love was definitely in the air, and you can probably see in the background of this. There's still a few little hearts heart-shaped balloons knocking about behind us.
Yeah, our decorator for the sim, kind of the sim designer, really. She she was really kind of inspired by this iconic scene from The Office, the American version. And so she kind of recreated that for us this year for Valentine's Day. It's very sweet windows at the outlet this
Yeah.
season. And another thing that a lot of people have noticed on the site is just kind of an aesthetic change. But we updated the images for our main store feature, the sales feature, the outlet section on the site, and we made a change to hunts and games. And we're now including giveaways in that section as well. So it's going to be, hunts as you know them, games as you know them, and then we're adding this section for specifically for giveaways so that we can incorporate some of the stuff that's going on off of the grid as well. So we're going to have, in there we're going to feature giveaways that we find on social media or, other innovative methods that people are kind of developing to do these giveaways.
Mm. And also that came out from a customer suggestion. So another point where, we listened to what was a really good idea and we're able to implement it. So,
Yeah.
we can't say we'll implement everything, but, we'll certainly consider
Yeah. We do
anything.
consider everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the news that's going on at Seraphim right now. We do have a lot of stuff in development though, so stay tuned because we're going to have a lot more to tell you guys coming up. Also this week, we celebrated a milestone at Seraphim. We're very, very fortunate to have an incredible team of people. We've had somebody who's been with Seraphim quite a while. Bryony has been with us now 2 years. 2 years this past week.
That is an amazing. It doesn't feel like that either, and I'm not like just sort of saying that it doesn't feel like she's been with us that long, but it really is.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't stay in real life jobs that long.
I know. So, so we're celebrating that this week, and then we're also celebrating this upcoming week. There's another person at the blog who's having a birthday or something. But then moving on from that,
we can't move on from that because we've got something to do with that.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yes, the day I noticed when we were putting the schedule together for this that this is going out today, the 25th of February, which is my birthday. So obviously that's why the balloons were left out.
Oh,
right?
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they're balloons for my birthday.
Yeah, all about you.
Yeah. So anyway, to celebrate my birthday, we do have a little bit of a giveaway for you. I talked to the fabulous people at Inithium who have always been great supporters of what we're doing at Seraphim, and they have given us 5 Inithium bodies to give away. I mean, I did say, could we match my age? But she said, you'll make us bankrupt.
Yeah, you really would. I don't think anyone wants to give you 92 bodies. I just don't.
Wow. I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm far off that, but yeah, no, I'm joking. So we have 5 bodies. They can be male, they can be Cupra, they can be Cups. Is it Cario? It's the male body. So if you would like to win one of the 5 bodies, just leave your name, your SL Legacy name, and the body that you would like to win, i.e. Cario, Cups or Cupra, in a comment, and you can leave it in one of 2 places. So you can either leave it on the Facebook post for this video, on the Seraphim page, or you can leave it on the YouTube comment, on the YouTube video, and links for both will be in the post on Seraphim. So you can go to this post for this SeraCast, episode number 1, on Seraphim and get the links to both the Facebook post and the YouTube post, and then just put your SL Legacy name and the name of the body from Inithium that you would like to win, Cario, Cups or Cupra. We'll do that for a week, and then next week we will announce we will announce in the description of the video who won the previous week's contest, if that makes sense. It'll all work out anyway. So yeah.
Wait, let me. Can I like provide a little TLDR there? That was really long. And what I just want to say is, y'all click through to YouTube or Facebook, leave your SL Legacy name and the type of Inithium body that you would like. That is it. Thank you. Enjoy your giveaway.
Am I allowed to swear on this? Am I allowed to tell her to? I probably could. I mean, who's going to stop me?
Who's going to stop you?
Yeah. Happy birthday from me and Inithium.
Yay! That's very sweet. They are like so incredibly supportive, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing, amazing team at Inithium. That's kind of what's been going on, past, present. Now let's talk about the future a little bit. We have a really fun event coming in late March to
I see what you did there.
I know, I'm really slick.
Yeah.
So we're going to provide some more information in time over the next couple of weeks, but just keep it on your radar. I think it's going to be a super popular event. I think people are really going to like it. I'm excited, very excited about it. And then we also have Sarah Pride coming up in June, which is a giant undertaking for us. And it is to raise money for Rainbow Railroad. If you guys aren't familiar with that charity, I would definitely encourage you to take a look. They are an incredibly worthwhile cause. So we'll be kind of talking more about that in the coming weeks as well, giving you guys like progress updates on what we're up to. Right now, we've just nailed down the theme. Like, we pretty much have the theme. And now we're just kind of starting to fill in, like, the agenda and stuff like that. It's going to be fun.
On with the next thing. The next thing we kind of can't do for the first one, but hope we can do for the next one. And that is going to be answering your questions. So we would like to know what you would like to know. So if you have a question for us, please email it to contact@seraphimsl.com. It will be in the descriptions and in the blog post. Anything you want to know about Seraphim, any questions that you've got to know, any myths that you've heard about Seraphim that you would like debunked, or ways to find out if they're true.
Or confirmed, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then send them along to us and we will say whether you want your name used or not in that email as well. And we will address the questions in a future podcast.
Yeah. We really like to kind of, you know, we maintain a pretty transparent business, and we'd like to, there's a lot of myths and a lot of rumors that go on about what Seraphim does. So one of the things that we like to do whenever we talk about Seraphim is to kind of do a little myth busting. And today we're going to myth bust. I feel like there should be like an intro to this, like Mythbusters.
Yeah, no, like a Mythbuster, like it's.
So the Mythbuster. How was that?
Yeah.
Okay. For today is about kind of our pay and benefits and what we do at Seraphim as far as that's concerned. As far as I'm aware, I think that we're the only blog that pays their employees. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. But it's to my knowledge, we are. And we pay the bloggers specifically a per image price. So They kind of get to control their income. If they want to take on larger events, then they can maximize their income. But if they want to take on, smaller, more manageable things that aren't such a big task, then, that also is their choice. That you could do a lot of really small ones, you could do a couple really big ones, you could do a nice little mixture, which is what we tend to see actually with most of our bloggers. And then the rest of our team, our management team, our marketing team, our everything teams, like everybody else is paid a salary every week.
It was recently, the accusation was leveled that we deduct payment for errors, which is actually the complete opposite of what we do.
Yeah.
We actually pay a bonus for not getting errors. So we reward, excellent quality work.
Yeah.
But we don't punish people for making mistakes, because we all make mistakes. Del and I make mistakes. Del's made a mistake that's brought the whole site down before now.
Uh-huh.
I've made a mistake where someone's ad hasn't appeared, or, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
We all make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't punish people. We don't take money out of their salary for it, or anything like that. But we do provide a quarterly bonus system that is based on a key performance indicator around the error rate.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a very low error rate, you will receive extra money, because we would rather encourage excellence than punish errors.
Right.
So hopefully that's cleared that up for anybody that was under that disillusion.
Myth busted. Busted myths. Dun, dun, dun.
Busted myth.
Busted. All right, now we are going to have a very controversial little section here of our podcast every week, and it's going to be called the opinion section.
Oh no, we're going to have an opinion.
Opinions!
You might want to explain why that is controversial. Because, I'm guessing a lot of people will think, why? Why is that controversial?
So we really work very hard at Seraphim to remain as objective as we possibly can when we go into events. That's why we have a very clear format. We do not allow people to send in their ads to us, because we want to take a picture of what people are actually going to see when they go to the event. We want to eliminate the possibility for touch-ups, retexturing, renders, anything like that. We want to provide readers and shoppers with what the actual experience is going to be when they go to that event, free from opinion or editorial. So when Kess and I share our opinions, sometimes people confuse our personal opinions and say, well, this is the opinion of Seraphim. Controversial section. Dun, 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 dun. I would just like to say that the views and opinions expressed in this segment are those of the Seraphim team members individually and do not necessarily reflect the position or official policies of SeraphimSL.com. Any content provided during the editorial section of this podcast is not intended to malign anyone or anything.
Very well done.
Hey, thanks!
I think, did you record that so that you can just drop it in next time?
I
or
could.
Are you going to have to say it that fast every time?
No, but I thought maybe you'd say it sometimes too.
No, you know what? Maybe we should record it and then try and say it quicker each time.
Oh my gosh!
Till episode 52, it's just like...
We're like the Micro Machines, man. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, not a clue.
So we're going to introduce a new article every week from New World Notes, because New World Notes is such a valuable resource for information about what's happening in SL, and actually really what's happening in the entire metaverse now that this has become a thing. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg, for bringing the spotlight on us, because it's really partially what he's done.
Really helped a lot.
Yeah. So,
and we have legs. That's the latest thing. We have legs.
We do. We have legs.
Yeah.
So that's good. So from Friday, February 18th, there was an article on New World Notes about the collaboration between like Blueberry and Rain and this group of designers and Jonathan Simkai, who is a fashion designer in real life and was walking in the New York Fashion Week. So they did this incredible collaboration where this team of SL creators basically, worked with the designer and collaborated on styles and textures and different types of clothing that could be available both in a virtual world and in a real world setting. It was huge. It was huge news. I mean, this is getting coverage in like Glamour, in Vogue, and all over Second Life Media, and
Economist.
yeah,
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
yeah. So this is a really big deal. Another huge spotlight onto SL this week, thanks to this like unbelievable dream team here of creators. So we're gonna post a link to the article. Make sure you check it out. It's very interesting. It's really cool.
The first of many as well.
Yeah.
And also, some of those items, Blueberry has confirmed that the Blueberry, that some of them, not all of them, but some of them will be released.
In world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great news.
Yes.
Okay, then the next three sections that we're going to be covering, again, in our opinion pieces, is that Dell and I and one member of our team are going to be sharing their sort of find of the week for, while they've been out covering events and looking events. Again, this is completely opinion related, and we're going to feature, as I said, one of our bloggers, one of our staff members each week. And this week, we've asked Taylor, who is an amazing blogger for us, and also the marketing manager for Seraphim as well. So she was responsible for doing all the Christmas stuff. I mentioned her earlier for doing Sarah Gift and the parties and the things that happened. She did the hunt that happened on the Sims. So she's in. So Taylor is responsible for some of your favourite events that you see regularly on the site, including Blanc, Dubai, Famished X, Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Try saying that in after a couple of glasses of wine. Kinky 69, Planet 29, Neo Japan, the Inithium event, SL Home Decor Weekend, and lots more. She does all the blogs for all of those events. So we asked her for something that she'd seen while she was out and about blogging this week that she would sort of recommend for people. And she's told us about a store called
Dernier.
Jesus
Dernier.
Christ, could she have picked something like Smith or Jones or
No.
crazy?
I think it's Dernier. Dernier.
Dernier is the name of the brand, and it's the Britney top and pants that she found at the Happy Weekend event on February 19th. So it was priced at 60 lindens by then. Obviously, by the time you see this, it probably won't be 60 linden because they'll be doing their next Happy Weekend item, I would imagine. But that was her top tip for this week. For a great item that completely blew her away. So check that one out if you can. I'm going to cover mine next, my item. I think I will give a little bit of a disclaimer as well, because I am a blogger, not a Seraphim blogger, a blogger. I do have access to review packs. So if I ever recommend in here something that I blog for, I will give you that disclaimer beforehand. And I will say if it's somebody that I don't. I just think it's important that you know, for trust reasons, that you know that like I haven't got a free copy of it or something, and that's why I'm recommending it. But my item is from the current round of TLC, the Liaison Collaborative, and I wanted to choose a brand actually that I'd never heard of or never bought anything from at all. And I found these super cute nails. Now I'm completely in spring mode right now. I'm ready for spring. My blogging, my landscaping, it's all starting to be very spring-like. And I found the Cassia bento nails, TLC. They're absolutely gorgeous. The detail on each nail, there's little petals and flowers and stems on each nail. They come for Legacy, Maitreya, Bellezza, Cupra, E-Body, Reborn, and Calhoun bodies. And it comes with a HUD that you get to change all the different petal, nail, color options on. And I think, if I remember rightly, it was 249 linden, so an absolute bargain as well. So that's at TLC.
Awesome. I love nails. I could buy like
Hmm.
every nail out there. It's like a
Yeah.
bad, yeah.
You know, the thing is, what I liked about it is I tend to stick with the same nail place. I'm one of those shoppers that I want nails. I go to a particular shop that I know that do nails that I like,
Hmm.
and I get them. So I like the fact that this introduced me to a completely new brand
Yeah,
as well.
definitely. Definitely. And they're really cute. Very cute. My favorite find for this week is, if you know me at all, you know that like I love things that are like tropical, including the Golden Girls, right? I'm like a super huge Golden Girls fan. R.I.P. Betty. Um, and there is a set at the outlet this week that is by Concept that totally gives me like those tropical Golden Girls out on the lanai kind of vibes. And it's by Concepts. It used to be a gotcha set. Now the entire set is selling for 750, which is 50% discount. It includes this really cute like panel with these branches that are like tropical looking. A rug, a table, like a little end table, this vase with this cute little like lemon decor, and a couple of chairs. And then the chairs have texture changing pillows on them, but they don't have the same textures. So it's not like super matchy matchy, which I also really like. I like when people put in um, a little extra something, you know? Um, so anyway, that's 750 at the outlet. So pick that up if you are into that too.
So now we're into the events part. So any new events that we're excited about particularly, and we are very, very excited about an event that's opened or is opening today. It's called the 50, and it's organized by Barb, who owns 15 Linden Friday. And the premise behind it is that it's not going to ever become one of these huge super event type things with like 200 brands in one place. It's going to focus on having a small number of really high quality creators in it. And I love that premise. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love events that have smaller, less known designers, but I like the idea of a small event that just has really great quality, where I'm probably going to buy like every other item,
Yeah.
because it's going to be, absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
Um, so we're really excited about that. It opens on the 25th of every month, and it's the first round in February. Now, to celebrate that, we've got two giveaways for you in this first podcast. Glam Affair are in the first round of the 50, and she has produced a new face that is called Cassia. So it's interesting, isn't it? Because those nails I chose are called Cassia as well.
Hmm.
And no link, it's obviously the in name, like Karen was when I was born. The Glam Affair skin is called Cassia. You can see the details of the skin, obviously, on the 50 gallery post on Seraphim. And I've got 3 fat packs of that skin to give away, that face skin to give away. To enter that, what you need to do is comment on the Seraphim post for the 50. So again, the link will be in the description of this post so that you can link through to the 50 gallery. Comment on there with your SL display name, and we will pick 3 winners in a week's time, and then again put the winners of those fat pack on the next post for the next podcast. Was that more succinct that time for you, Dale?
It was. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your brevity. Well, that does it for us for this week, guys. So thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be back, like I said, every week doing this. Send in your suggestions, comments, feedback, anything. We'd love to hear from you guys. Make sure that you're following us on all our socials. We're on, I don't know, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. We're on all the things. So,
and all the links will be in the description.
Hey, I hear that all the links will be in the description.
And don't forget to enter our giveaways.
Yeah, enter giveaways. Get things, guys.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next week. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye. Just have normal talk. There we go. Anyone going past is like, this bitch is talking to herself. Some weirdo. Sat down here on my own, because you're not even down here, so I look like a complete idiot now, talking to myself.
So it's normal. It's a normal day.
It's a normal day at Seraphim. Right. Okay, so should we start then with the intro?
1 second.
Yeah, maybe don't yawn in it.
Kess, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
You threw me then. Hold on. Give me a pause a sec. I was just about to mute to have a bit of me vape.
Busted. One of our oldest employees? Our longest lasting employee?
I think you can call that oldest employee. She's going to appreciate that.
You're welcome.
One of our vintage team members.
Yeah, one of our vintage. Okay.
I think you're getting carried away with the Mythbuster thing, by the way.
Maybe a little. I don't know. I like it.
I need to edit it a little bit because there were sometimes like my camera just went off in another.
Yeah, that's fine.
Off to another weird places. There's one where it just kept scrolling, and then when it landed right on my boob. Wow, of all the places in the entire Seraphim sim where the camera could have landed, it landed on my boob.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Incredible. She's also responsible for some of your favourite blogs on Seraphim. So if you shop at
There's 2.
I'm
sorry, there were 2 that had to get taken out. I'm sorry. Start that over.
I'm literally about to say that.